Hello, folks. This is Biology, Mr. Tolbert's class, and this is one that is recorded during the seventh week, I believe, that we've been away from school, online learning. And here we go. Lesson number one. Think about it. The batter slaps the ball to the shortstop, who fields it and throws the ball towards first base. A single motion. You extend your glove hand, catch the ball, extend your foot to touch the edge of the base. Think about how many systems in your body are involved making that routine type of play. How do they all work together? That's what we'll be talking about, folks. How the human body is organized. The levels of organization in the body include cells, tissues, organs, and organ systems. Each level of organization, these parts of the body work together to carry out major body functions. Cells. A cell is the basic unit of structure of living things. Specialized cells, such as bone cells, blood cells, muscle cells, are uniquely suited to perform particular functions. These are some of the examples of the different types of tissues. Here you have a cell is a basic unit of structure in living things, and cells work together to make up tissue. We've got epithelial tissue, connective tissue, nervous tissue, and muscular tissue. They're special because of what they do. Their functions, they change because they are going to be doing different things. Okay. Epithelial tissue. The tissue that lines the interior and the exterior of your body's surfaces is called epithelial tissue. Your skin and the lining of your stomach are both examples of epithelial tissue. Connective tissue. Tissue that provides support for your body and connects its parts is called connective tissue. This type of tissue includes fat cells, bone cells, and even blood cells. Many connective tissue cells produce collagen, long, strong fiber-like protein that is most common protein in the human body. Nervous tissue. Nervous impulses are transmitted throughout the body by these nervous tissues. Neurons, the cells that carry these impulses, and glial cells, which surround and protect the neurons, are both examples of nervous tissue. Muscle tissue. Movements of the body are possible because of muscle tissue. Some muscles are responsible for movements you control, such as muscles that move your arms and your legs. Some muscles are responsible for movements you cannot control, such as the tiny muscles that control the size of your eye or the inside of your digestive tract or the ability for your heart to pump. Organs. A group of different type of tissues that work together to perform a single or several functions that are related is called an organ. For example, the eye is an organ made up of epithelial tissue, nervous tissue, muscle tissue, and connective tissue. An organ system is a group of organs that perform closely related functions. For example, the brain and the spinal cord are organs of the nervous system. The organ systems interact to maintain homeostasis in the body as a whole. This is a brief overview of your body and what makes us so special, starring your organs inside and out. Sorry, oh, it is freezing. Okay, good. All right, each organ is made of several tissues that cooperate to perform specific functions. Here you got the epithelial tissue, you got the outer layer, connective tissue, smooth muscles deeper, all the way down to connective tissue down to the deep, deep bone. The body is a cooperative of organ systems. The level of organization higher than an organ is an organ system. An organ system has one or more functions. Digestive systems gathers food. It's the mouth, esophagus, liver, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, colon, and the anus. The circulatory system, abide by lymphatic systems, transports food and oxygen, composed of some of these that are listed. the heart, blood cells, and other various organs in your circulatory system. The excretory system disposes of certain waste. They excrete your kidneys, ureter, the urinary bladder, urethra, all part of your excretory system. The endocrine and nervous systems control and coordinate the body functions. Here are some of the examples of the endocrine and nervous systems. You've got the pineal gland, pituitary gland, thyroid, thymus, adrenal, pancreas, testes, and these are all things that are secreting all of these specialized hormones that regulate functions within the body. Then you also have like the brain, senses, you've got your spinal column, spinal nerves, all of that working together to regulate your body. The integumentary system covers and protects the body. That is your hair, your nails, your skin. Other parts of the inside is a skeletal and system composed of bone and cartilage. The muscular system enables movement, also helps you stand, protects you, and temperature regulation. The muscles of your skeleton help you to move, but also they help maintain your body temperature. The reproductive system perpetuates the species. You have specific organs, be it male or female. In female, you have the ovaries, the oviduct, uterus, the vagina. And in males, you have the penis, the seminal vesicles, the prostate gland, vas deferens, and testes. New technologies enable us to see into the body without surgery. Here I've got an example of a computer tomography or CT scan, so it can see inside of you without cutting you open. Another one would be MRI. If you've ever hurt your knee or heard of an athlete going to go to get an MRI, that's what it is. It's a magnetic resonance imaging, so that you don't have to cut somebody open to see what's happening on the inside. The last one is a pretty cool one. It's called a PET scan or positron emission tomography. Respiratory systems gathers oxygen. Some of the parts of the respiratory system are the larynx, the trachea, bronchitis, and the lungs. Structural adaptations enhance an exchange between animals and their environment. Animals are not a closed system. You're an animal. You have to take in things to function. Animal must exchange materials and heat with its environment. This exchange must extend to the cellular level. Some animals with simple body construction have enough space in their body cells for these needs. These hydras can exchange materials with the environment through direct diffusion. Larger things like us are complex animals, specialized internal structures that increase the surface area, like we have in our digestive system or like we have in our respiratory system. Respiratory system has an enormous amount of surface area and great deal of capillaries. In complex animals, the exchange of materials between the blood and the body cells takes place through the fluid that is going through your body, like your blood. Animals regulate their internal environment. In response to changes in external conditions, animals regulate their internal environment. They do this to achieve homeostasis and maintain a steady internal state. Homeostasis depends on negative feedback. Negative feedback mechanisms, fluctuations of conditions mean negative means it's got to be turned down the response. Positive means you've got to turn up the response. This is an example of how your body responds by negative feedback. Overview of anatomy and physiology. Anatomy is the study and the structure of the body and the relationships of the various parts of the body. You've got gross or microscopic, and you've got the microscopic, developmental, meaning change over time. You've got the different levels of organization from the chemical, cellular, tissue, organ systems, all the way to the individual. And this will be the end of our slides today. So this shows you the levels of organizations. You've got atoms, Atoms come together to make molecules. Molecules come together to make organelles. Organelles make cells. Cells make tissues. Tissues make organs. And organs make organ systems. These organ systems come together to make an organism. We've enjoyed it today. That is the end of our lesson.